practicing. Practitioners, it's sort of in their job description. But it's really in our job descriptions too. Do the other people attending here today know why you attend? Do they know what you get from this place? And if they don't, it might be up to you to tell them. You think? It's a good concept. So today, while we're getting to know one another better, while we're having our coffee or our tea or our hot chocolate or our coffee with hot chocolate, it's my fave, and some sort of treat, let somebody know why you like it here. What you like about this teaching. What you like about this group of people. Look around. Look around. What do you like about this group of people here, collecting on a Sunday morning specifically, but also in classes and other activities? And then share it. Don't keep the secret to yourself. This needs to be told, and told often. Now, we've talked about the past, and one of the questions about the past is that we accept that it was the past, and we accept that it was what it was. You know, all the wishes and all the king's horses aren't going to make it different now. So just accept that the past has happened, and there was something there for you. Some lesson, some challenge, some opportunity for growth, some realization, some practice maybe in how to deal with certain people or certain circumstances. So the past is part of what is now the present. And the present, oh boy, it's filled with all sorts of opportunities, both the good and the not as good, the things that delight us, the things that frustrate us. It's just more practice. But it's in the now where you keep your focus on the now. But gee, how many here are really dreaming of a future for themselves? Really expecting a future for yourselves? And it was really interesting in this dream of mine, I stated myself to be 93. And the funny thing about that is I have had dreams where I've been older, and usually I know that because somebody says something to me about it. But in this one, I was 93. I was really 93 from my head to my toes. And I thought, how interesting. A couple of years ago, I didn't have plans to hit 70. I wasn't sad about it. I just didn't think I'd make it. Well, I'm not 70 yet, but here I was in my dream, 93, so watch out. There's that future. There's that future that we plan for. That future that we can expect. But it needs to be accepted first. And how do we do that? The first thing we do is we go into spiritual mind treatment. We know that God is. I like this, wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. God is everywhere present. God is all there is. That's the very meaning of the word oneness. God is all there is, and everything originates with that God is. God am. And then to unify that if everything is God, then gosh, that sort of says that I'm God. It says you're God. It says that no matter what my judgment of you might be, I can accept you as God. Can you accept yourself as God? That's the question. Somebody said to me this past week, oh, it's so much easier for me to accept that you're God, but me? Oh, I know my foibles. I know my faults. I know my failures. And I'm like, so what? God doesn't. God sees the perfect you. So last week I talked about the mirror work. It's still going on, folks. Look in the mirror. God is who I am, what I've made of. All of me. The past, the present, the future, and the good, the not as good, and maybe even the ugly. The whole package, the whole enchilada, as they say.